Hi, I'm Eric D'Amato. Welcome back to Let's Play The Witcher on the PC. We got a few things to do. Including some good old-fashioned Witcher quests, which you haven't done for a while. Good old, like, hunt some monsters and bring their stuff. Also gotta empty our inventory a bit.
Know your place, Witcher.
I'll never renounce it.
Why hurry?
None may say I can sort
Where
with
does the
witches.
drunkard notice board? We actually got to sell a lot of stuff before we can even take the contracts, unfortunately.
Stand still. Your mother sucks your cock.
Oh, punching. Great.
I need an apprentice.
You're diff-
Everyone's so
How
pleasant
can I
in
help
this
you?
pub. This. Right, I forgot this slightly awkward system itself.
It's into its summer. Fighting or watching?
I'll do commands.
I was once
There's
invincible.
fist
the Great
fighting going
White
on.
Now I loiter around cesspools because of one fight.
You were a
Andrew.
warrior?
A boxer. I had fans galore. Women.
That sounds like
gold.
a reference
Now,
to
What
judges
the
dislike
Muhammad
blows
Ali,
below
one of
the
those,
belt.
one of his fights.
They disqualified me.
I see.
I fought until
Until?
I fought the lion.
Did he?
One punch. Deadly. And I realised I'd never win. I've worn a hood ever since to avoid being recognised.
After one punch?
It was a spiritual transformation. I can take you.
A wager, huh?
200 orins.
You're not wearing a hood now, dude.
I'm in.
Can you?
I'm itching to its summer.
I'm in.
That's what I'll do.
Not quite one
Did
punch,
you
but I
train
did
with the
for you.
lion?
I'm a witcher. I win.
Take your prize.
Maybe.
I'll take the
I have
meteorite
no
steel and the runic stone.
memory of my past,
Take
so.
it and be gone.
What a day.
You don't tell the Witcher what to do. Yeah, you got a runestone I don't
A
need.
witcher? They said your kind was extinct.
Very nearly. I'm Geralt.
I'd
That's
rather
a
not
knight with a
reveal
green
my
name.
true name, my knightly vows. If you wish, you may call me Patrick de Wazy.
No such luck, buddy.
Of the, Flaming Rose?
Indeed, I'm a member. Perhaps you could lend me some assistance.
With what?
My sister. Will you hear her story? One day we found her unconscious in bed. Blood trickled from fang marks on her neck. We had no doubts. A vampire.
Fang marks don't necessarily mean a vampire.
I didn't say yes, but
These
sure,
clearly
start talking.
did. For after a time, my sister disappeared. She must have been transformed and then escaped.
If she is a vampire, I'll have to.
Above all, I would like you to find her. Confirm our suspicions.
All right. I'll look for your sister.
You should have no trouble recognizing her. None can ignore her azure eyes. She is a slim, beautiful blonde.
I'll do what I can.
Your armor's moving in ways it probably shouldn't, dude. Anyway, let's take us some quests. Good old monster hunt. But first, there's something in the... I'll take the quests now. Drop the orchids. Okay. Stack those. We'll bring
Eternal fire, fill my heart.
okay, good. Gotta turn in the few quests actually. Then go to the sewers. Watch reception.
Oh, but what are ladies whispering?
Contract.
That seems satisfactory.
It's like a salamander bandit doing those stuff. Suspicious or just lazy reuse of models? You make the call.
Greetings, Witcher.
The outskirts cramping you?
I was ordered back to Vizima. King Foltest is returning soon.
Hey, it's our old
In the
buddy.
meantime, I reward those who tend to public nuisances.
Public nuisances?
Rewards for monsters. Got anything?
What pays well?
A huge wolf has appeared in the swamp,
Like you?
and the locals claim wyverns steal their children.
Wyverns don't
I could
hunt
kill the
humans
juggler if you
without
want.
provocation.
Locals, nothing but trouble. They probably tried to drive the wyverns off.
I killed a huge wolf. Here's its head.
Not on my table, Mr. Geralt. Stinks of disease. Here's 600 orens.
Where did you learn about monsters?
A family heirloom. A book wherein all beasts are described and shown. Know what it says there?
Thank
What?
you.
Each monster embodies a human iniquity. Devourers, gluttony, vampires,
Could I see the book?
drunkenness.
What's a giant centipede embody? What pays well?
A huge wolf has appeared in the
Wyverns.
locals, nothing but
Tell me more.
ask.
Farewell.
Right.
That's him played out. Got this Echoes of Yesterday thing we gotta get to. In the sewer. Joy.
Feist of a cow.
A witcher, hide your women.
Knights should fight monsters.
Are you ill?
Witches are crude.
Shove out of my way. Reminds me, I should probably use some of my upgrades here. Borrow Brimstone, Diamond Dust. Freeze up a lot of our inventory. Quite a lot of drowners. That's a dwarf.
Who the hell are you? Didn't I see you speaking to Yavin at the camp?
Yavin sent me to see what happened to you.
A witcher? We're lucky you came.
Meaning?
We're after elven artifacts. Got into the temple, but once there, I felt a terrible cold
Geralt, Witcher.
and heard a cry. One of my people exploded. Then some thing attacked another of my companions. Only those you see here survived. Slay that thing, whatever it is. You'll be generously rewarded.
I'll try.
Will do. We've got a place of power. Yeah. Is this a vampire of some kind?
Witcher, you alive?
That was worth more than you can imagine.
Yavin will pay your price.
Interesting.
Let's talk to
We
the
found nothing.
the self-important
Thanks,
pointy
and
here.
farewell.
No, he won't.
Kedmil, thank you for your help, Wolf.
My payment?
300 orens. And forget what you saw, Dwan. Gwynblade.
Why do you hate humans so much, Yavin?
Why? I assume you don't mean ideology and the like.
Stop calling me
And you
that.
would rather hear some dark secret from deep within my soul.
You assume correctly.
I'll answer your question if you answer mine.
Agreed.
I once lived in a city among humans. I was honest and courteous.
I mean, I don't much care.
Respected
I
all
hate
their
elves,
ridiculous customs and laws. Assimilation. I lived that word for years, and during that time I was cheated, sneered at, on occasion beaten and robbed. I felt no hatred for humans. In fact, I felt better than them. I told myself they were simply incapable of controlling their weaknesses, their flaws. I was robbed 3 times as often as others. Racist slogans were painted on my door in excrement. For years I wondered why.
Yeah, there's your problem.
Was I doing something wrong? What could I do to bring peace to my life? And you know what I came to understand?
No, but I'm sure you'll tell me.
I was doing nothing wrong. I'd been lying to myself from the outset. Just as the moon will never catch the sun, so humans will never change. They will remain egotistical, envious, petty, and fearful of anything they don't understand. And believe me, there's plenty. Matters proceeded quickly thereafter, but that's another story.
Now you resemble humans.
No, Geralt, definitely not. And you, Witcher? Who are you? You too have experienced human ignorance and hatred.
You're trying to make the sun stand still. To me, elves hardly differ from humans. I don't understand you, and I don't like your arrogance. You dream of a lost time that will never return, no matter how many Dwan you slay.
We shall see, Geralt.
Farewell.
I really do not like Yavin. I'm gonna loot this place so I can get less from it. Redeem your herbal, don't need that one. Maybe I'll take that and meditate. Make a potion. Refuge filter, liquid oil, and clean. Hellhound soul. Number of ingredients. Need vitriol, rebus, and rebus. Do you have any vitriol? We've got plenty of vitriol, we just have no rebus, so we can't make that. No, we've 2 rebus.
Let's leave these nasty sewers.
Well, let's get to that party then, I guess. Well, you can stay here. I think you belong here. Well, no, you don't, but the elf definitely does. Do that later. Posh reception. At this boredom out of the way. Also find an herbalist.
What brings you here? Never
No
mind.
need to water my garden.
Welcome to my humble establishment.
Greetings.
Can I help you?
Lovely inn. You must host many an illustrious guest.
True, though not many since this state of emergency.
Any other interesting customers?
You are nosy. Terrible fault. I have a terrible fault too. I'm greedy as hell. I knew we'd agree. I've got nothing against gossiping about my customers now.
I'm listening.
These suspicious types have been coming here for a while. The soldiers ignore them.
I gather they wear salamander symbols.
You know them.
Ever listen in?
They speak softly. I've heard very little.
Okay, here's a random amount of
Sure,
money.
they've said something interesting.
I overheard them talking about a password to an underground complex. Was it a workshop?
What was the password?
One said the word Thorn.
Thanks for the information. Bye.
You'll own... Make it quick, sweetie. I'm very busy.
Well, that's definitely progress.
Geralt, I'm glad you're here.
I'm not in the mood for music, Dandelion. We'll talk later.
Geralt, I promised to perform for all these people and I don't have my loot.
Then you have a problem.
Geralt.
What happened to your loot?
Long story.
Very rude.
Tell you
people
over
this
a drink?
I'm not glad you're here, Dandelion. Yep.
Don't be ridiculous, Geralt.
See you.
Do this stupid drinking thing. Where to put your cordial? Oh, there. Your heaven turd. Okay, don't like cherry cordial.
I cannot believe
Don't like your favorite drink. Alright, you do you, you freaking weirdo.
Why are you here?
Huh? I was looking for the privy.
In that box?
Point for you. Truth is, I was hoping for a superior drink.
The wine does taste watered down.
I found some liquor. Try some?
Gladly.
Have some cherry cordial. Don't want to drink the second bottle. Danny and Urkel? Aha, come on, meat.
I'd best be going.
That was gonna be fun. Yeah, just oh, careful. You can't figure out a door. Oh, goody.
Here we are. Wipe that frown off your face. You'll be fine.
Can't we go back to your place? Make sure I have no internal injuries.
Later, Geralt. Come on. This isn't so bad. Let's mingle.
Trish is gonna be happy that we just got to the party and are already seeing double.
Smile, Witcher. This won't take long.
That dwarven loan shark there to demand repayment.
Geralt of Rivia,
And Triss Merigold, welcome.
Greetings.
I thank you for coming. Look about the room and you will see the entire kingdom represented.
We thank you for your invitation.
Forgive me, I must return to my duties. I'm certain we'll speak later.
Varden, how you doing, dude?
Vizima needs an aqueduct. I shall present plans to the council.
Where are the commoners then?
Milady, allow me to present the sorceress Triss Merigold, and...
Duet, I know who stands before me. We know each other, do we not, Witcher?
One could say so, Princess.
A princess indeed, though I do not always feel like one. So many duties. You could not imagine, Witcher. Why do you stare? Is my dress displeasing?
Forgive me, milady, but even the finest dress would pale in comparison to you.
Mind your tongue, mutant.
Duet, I will decide if and when I am offended.
Your Highness, he is an aberration.
Silence. It was a nicety. Leave us for now.
By the way, this is the princess from the opening cutscene with the werewolf thing.
The minx didn't even acknowledge my presence. I'd be careful. I have the distinct impression she's got her eye on you.
Nothing I can't handle.
Something nasty lurks behind that innocent face.
I'll keep that in mind.
Geralt, allow me to introduce Burgomeister Velerad.
Charmed.
Greetings. It's been a while.
Velerad is King Foltest's right hand.
Maybe we should have this conversation more than 4 feet from the person we're having it about.
If you wish to open a factory or a shop, kill a monster, or petition the king, you must come to me.
I'll remember that.
Velerad, who are you?
Excuse us, Burgomeister, but we need to say hello to the other guests.
Cool.
Geralt, have you met Taller?
Taller? Here?
Let me introduce my master.
Come to you every time I kill a monster?
Erkin von Blunt.
Good day, sir.
Erkin has taken a vow of silence and thus cannot answer.
Erkin Blunt.
You must be wondering why he is here.
Indeed.
He's drunk too.
He has made numerous vows in his life, one of which is to
Taller,
protect
you're
the
here?
royal family. Sadly, for unknown reasons, Princess Ada holds little respect for him. Vows, however, must be honored.
Wait, you came to this
whatever the
fancy party
circumstances.
still in your slum
And how
clothes?
are you involved? Are you bound by his vows by extension?
He authorized me to speak on his behalf, and I serve as his advisor.
Of course. We shan't be bothering you. Come, Geralt. You've met everyone who's anyone. I need to speak with Luvarden. You behave yourself. Beware of anyone who tries to pry information from you.
From me? But I'm just a witcher.
Don't be fooled. Anything you say may have political ramifications.
What's that invisible thing going around? Let's talk to... We're alone. Let's talk to Tyler. Let's talk to Blunt.
Speak freely, Geralt, but no politics.
I want to ask about the princess.
No politics.
About the curse.
Need more booze.
I could use something stronger. Fine. Ask.
Does the princess have strange dreams?
How would I know? I've not spoken to Ada without one of those bastards from the Order prisons.
Any strange behavior?
You're awfully close to treason.
I'm not asking out of want for political influence.
Our sweet princess is completely normal. Well, her head's a little messed up.
Is she aggressive?
On occasion, but not unusual for a spoiled damsel. I don't know, she's...
What?
Well...
Spit it out.
She needs a man to give her a proper lay.
Right.
must go.
Later.
How so?
I'm busy now.
I'll be with you shortly. Give us a moment, please.
Well, in that
Enjoying
case, Geralt
yourself?
of Rivia at your
Exquisitely.
service.
Not enough food, nowhere to sit, and
Can he
nothing
talk to
but
me right
small
now?
talk.
It's not talking
And I
anyway.
may be the only one here not involved in one of the many
No, you're not,
schemes
but
or
okay.
secret alliances being forged.
It's a sign of the times. New customs and fashions. You think it better to show the Nilfgaardian we're barbarians? That we can't distinguish between a fork and a comb?
Nope.
That the only way we know how to feast is to get blind drunk and roar lusty songs while slapping the serving wenches on their arse?
I'm a relic, someone from the past, so I'm rather attached to the old customs. Never understood nor liked the new ones. But really, Taller, why are you here?
I'm a patriot. I've the good of the kingdom at heart. A kingdom threatened by the schemes and alliances you were observant enough to note.
I said I was an old-fashioned witcher. Be straight, like Taller the Fence would be.
Taller the Fence does nothing for free.
Taller the Fence is a scoundrel who'd prefer the Temple District not know he consorts with the cream of Vizima society.
Have it your way. Let me tell you, friend, a serious slashfest is in the works. One without pardon. The defeated will be picked apart by crows. You'll be forced to fight for a new order, comrade, or against it. We will fight for our traditions and customs, for our land and our women.
Who's this enemy? Who wants to steal our women?
I wouldn't deceive you. I think you're one of us. It's a cause we share. I don't know the enemy yet, but I will soon, and when I do, the time of the sword and the axe will come. Blood will flow in the streets. And know this, comrade, there will be no room for your neutrality.
Who exactly are you? And be straight with me, comrade.
Ask me.
Temerian
who
intelligence. I execute the king's direct orders. I find traitors, rats, and foreign agents. I'm a spy.
A highly placed spy.
I can't deny it. May I ask a personal question? The amphibians you're after, are they a personal matter or an ideological one?
Both.
Care to explain?
They robbed me and killed a friend. They're criminal, evil. Salamandra upsets the balance. As a witcher, I can't ignore that.
Got it. Thank you for being candid.
Sure.
Who exactly is DeWitt, and what is he doing here?
That Nilfgaardian dog is a mere pawn. I cannot fathom why Ada tolerates him.
Explain.
Like most knights of the Order, he worries his dick's too small, so he gets aggressive whenever something scares him. Then, of course, he's a Nilfgaardian. Our princess has some weaknesses, but stupidity is not one of them.
Maybe the princess has a game of her own going.
Then she should choose better allies. Unlike chess, this game claims lives. I'm afraid someone might be using her.
Is Luvarden somehow involved?
I need to get Erkin a private meeting with him. At present, his intentions are a pure riddle.
To me, too.
Really?
What do you mean?
Your friend seems to get along famously with Luvarden. For two strangers, they certainly have much to discuss. See for yourself.
I trust Triss.
I suppose you know her better than I, but don't say I didn't warn you. Regarding Luvarden, we know he heads some transnational organization of merchants, bankers, and other wealthy folk. Make what you will of it.
Why do you want to draw me into a game that doesn't concern me?
This game concerns you more than you imagine.
Triss is
You
right
mean
over
to
there,
tell
and
me you're not
Luvarden's at the
interested
other
in
end
the
of the room.
conflict between the Order and the Scoia'tael? You mean to tell me you don't care? What about your lover, Triss Merigold?
That's private. I want to destroy Salamandra. That is my only objective.
Salamandra has a patron. Someone in this room, or
Well,
one
you're
known
in
here.
Soul Calibur.
You're up to your ears
So-
in this, Wolf, whether you like it or not.
Excuse me for a moment. We'll talk later.
Witcher, You may approach. Duet, fetch me some wine. From that page boy at the end of the room.
Your Highness?
We may speak freely now. Geralt, tell me about witches, and please, don't hide behind your code.
What are you asking, milady?
What is your view on politics? To me,
not drunk anymore.
Politics is like an encounter with a lover. Would you agree?
The similarities are evident.
Allow me one jest, Witcher.
Very well.
A countess said to a count, "Shall I have dinner served?" What a waste. Perhaps we might go for a walk. What a waste. May I ask a riddle then? Very well. What is warm, hairy, and dives into holes? A cock. Not at all. A mouse. A mouse in a cunt. What a waste. Never mind. Back to our lovers ambulating about the room. You see, Witcher, politics is not unlike a tryst. It begins with foreplay, glances, conversations. Behold that witch with Luvarden. Now look to our noble Erkin and the courtiers. The dance grows bolder, fondling and such. Then one is consumed by the desire to come together roughly, like animals. Finally, one is left with sad, passionless copulation. Velerad and Duet, for instance.
Excuse me, Your Highness. Sore throat.
We are adults, Geralt. We both know the desires of men.
You may be right, Your Highness. Power, sex, power, they both come down to one thing. Fucking others. May I ask you a question?
Classy.
Go on.
What is the king's stance on this topic? I mean politics, of course.
Ugh, dull? I have grown hungry, and there is naught worth eating at this feast. I tire of partridge tongues and caviar. What do I most desire? I have it. I will answer your ever so dull question if you bring me what I most desire.
I shall return shortly, Your Highness.
I'm listening.
What does the princess like to eat?
Find me a stronger drink and we'll speak.
Will do.
You got a deal?
Throat's dry.
Relax, Burgermeister. The party's just beginning.
I'm listening. Ah, much better. The princess had a hard childhood. It left her with a penchant for raw meat. We tried to keep that quiet, but...
Fortunately.
Anything else?
Tala's angry. His
Fortunately, I got some
intelligence
cherry
agents
skirt cordial
scour the
just for
realm
you,
to
sir.
fetch her treats.
Thanks.
Geralt.
Any idea what the princess's favorite dish might be?
We have to know shit like that. As special agents, people of the shadows.
Calm down. What's the dish?
Tala does nothing for free. Go to the next room and fetch the letter from the box with the Temerian coat of arms.
Yeah, Dr.
Be
Toller.
discreet.
But
Then I'll tell you Ada's favorite dish. How'd it go?
smoothly. Here's the letter.
You'd make a fine agent. I exaggerate. A goat would be just as good.
Start talking. What's Ada's favorite dish?
Catoblepis.
What?
Some time ago, this maniac who looked a lot like you arrived in Vizima claiming that nothing surpasses finely prepared catoblepas meat.
You're joking.
Not a bit. Since then, my men have been hunting catoblepas throughout the continent in secret. At market, it costs more than a good whore.
What?
How's the meat prepared?
That's the Burgermeister's
What's
business.
a catoblepus?
I smuggle in catoblepus, but I wouldn't know how to cook it.
Ah, much.
I see. Anything else?
Tala's angry.
Thanks. I see.
Tala's...
Thanks.
Geralt.
This is important, Triss.
What's important?
Ada knows something. I think I can get it out of her.
Really?
That spoiled little vixen, well, she wants some catoblepas. Rare would be best.
Are you kidding?
No. Triss, could you conjure up something, please?
Sorcery at parties is considered very unseemly.
I'll create a distraction.
I'll do better myself.
I need you to magically make some meat.
Catoblepas steak. Rare for the princess.
Do it. Back off.
Thank you, Triss.
You know I can conjure up orgasms, too.
I think I prefer traditional methods. I'll find you after I've spoken with Ada.
Excuse me, Geralt. I must speak with Levarden.
Do you have something tasty for me?
Steak tartare of catoblepas. Raw meat with a pinch of pepper and an uncooked yolk.
You know how to please a woman.
It is an honor to serve you, Your Highness.
I shall grant you a private audience. Come to my alcove in 5 minutes. We shall dabble in politics.
I believe I do.
A cheating dwarf is here. A daily spy. A witch. A mutant. Disgraceful.
You know what more than the tournament? Remind me. Arrive on horseback in full armor, all polished.
A lot of mysterious noblemen.
And then he pulled himself up, horse and all. Strike me.
I've no interest.
After that, the tournament was a mere formality. Mordor's the man.
Finally, politics it shall be, but quietly. We should not be heard.
The busker.
Your Highness promised me an answer.
What are you waiting for? Undress.
Your Highness.
I shall answer in due course. But first, I must know if those legends about your sword are true.
As you command.
I should think so.
This is an awkward scene. Because their faces don't move at all, and not only are they fully clothed, he's wearing
Geralt,
leather
I spoke
armor.
with Declan.
And?
The two of you should talk.
It's cool that our
What's so
medallion's
worthy of my
vibrating
time?
though, so...
Don't be so
he's
quick to
clearly still
judge.
a monster
He'll
of
make you
some
an
kind.
offer, one I think you should accept.
Sure you're not using me as one of your tools?
Only in bed, Witcher. Only in bed.
What's the gift of Lara?
A long, complex story, but I'll keep it short. Lara Dorn ep Sheodal was no normal elf, more like a genetic bomb. She was to couple with another genetically special individual and bear an even more exceptional child. But that never happened. Lara fell in love with Cregennan of Lod, a mage, a human. Lara and Cregennin's children, known as those of Elder Blood, proved hard to follow. Thus the sorcerers who had hatched the plan lost control of their precious gene.
You're vibrating and bouncing around.
Not finding this party dull?
Anything more interesting in mind? At home, Geralt. At home.
Okay, let's... try that thing with Mr. Knight. Big armor man. How's he drinking through a full-faced helmet?
Curses. I'm drunk.
He speaks.
I broke my vow. I swore on a heron.
A heron?
Nonsense. Tala hired me to come incognito to the feast.
You blew it.
No scene, please. This ring will get you in the House of the Night.
Ooh, we got him to
Half
talk.
price.
Geralt.
I'm done playing your games, Taller. Farewell.
Cool. Talk to Fowler, see if he can tell us anything about what just happened. I'm also quite drunk again.
Vizima's ashes still smolder, and the royal family consorts with the Nilfgaardian.
I wonder who this mysterious nobleman is.
Triss Merigold is the most beautiful woman in the world.
Witcher,
About my idea.
any progress?
I'm still.
Where could... Where is Lugard?
I'm glad you've come.
What is it?
The old saying goes, any enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Get to the point.
Geralt, I urge you to change your tone. Listen to what Declan has to say.
Let me guess.
Oh,
You
there
have
he is.
dirty work needs doing and thought a witcher with amnesia perfect for the job.
Exactly. Will you help destroy Salamandra?
I'll help, but it hardly means we're friends.
Wonderful. It's as we've heard. All secret societies need gold. Fistek yields the largest profits for Salamander. Our spies say there's a new Salamander camp in the swamps. The herbs are harvested, then conducted to another base in Vizima's temple quarter.
A swamp and slums again. Great.
We're confident you can destroy both camps. If you discover papers, evidence that might aid us, return to me.
Yes, sir. Permission to commence mission, sir.
Both camps are new, without sure defenses. A simple matter for you. The Salamanders would slaughter groups of humans easily.
Much simpler to sacrifice one witcher. I'll return once I have new information.
See me tomorrow if you need help. Triss obtained this
All right.
formula especially for you.
Witcher.
I'll find you later.
Indeed.
Okay, let's talk to Triss and then head back downstairs, wait until nighttime and head back out. We're gonna be calling an episode soon. I'd like to get the Kikamore quest
Don't be so
finished.
impatient.
Kikamore hunting.
Any rooms?
5 orange.
And head to the
Just for you.
graveyard and probably call it a video at the graveyard. Waitress. Please. Thank you. There, we can think again.
Out of the pan into the oven, then the fire, and now a witcher.
Witcher, reveal yourself as an honest man or a coward.
What do you want, DeWitt?
That scoundrel Taller. He refuses to abide by a royal edict.
What edict?
The royal edict bearing the very seal of our merciful ruler Foltest that strips him of his position. By the authority vested in me, etc., etc., Taller is hereby dismissed from his position as head of the Temerian Intelligence Service.
And Taller objects? You're kidding?
Yes. Show yourself a real patriot. Kill that pleb.
Damn lies. The edict is a fake. This dickless, brainless, sellout zealot burns to see me eliminated.
Silence, lice-ridden scab. You will hang, traitor. Geralt, bring me that pleb. He needn't be in one piece.
Taller walks.
You will regret this, Witcher.
Thanks for your help, Geralt.
You best disappear for a while.
Good idea, but I must speak with you.
Later. I need to do something.
Fine. Meet me at the new Naracourt.
Dare challenge the Salamandra.
Hey, I owe you one. Let's start hunting Kikimores. And our objective is gate. Okay. Take the salamander token. Take all of your stuff. Nothing from the Kikimore.
Don't roam the streets at night. Death lurks beyond.
Do I not have a glossary entry on Kikimores? I don't. He can tell something about Kikimores.
Geralt of Rivia.
In the flesh.
You managed to avoid the quarantine and gain official support. Martial law is in effect. Wartime rules apply.
I'll do my best to comply.
You'd better. Traitors taste steel.
What was that about martial law?
King Foltest has declared martial law in Vizima.
Why is that?
The plague's in half the kingdom, and monsters roam the city streets.
And the quarantine and patrols aren't enough?
Never you mind.
I'm looking for...
Indeed.
I'm a high-ranking officer.
But I just wanted to.
Master Richard!
What, boy?
The bank's been robbed. Master Velarad said we should fetch a Witcher.
What's going on?
Follow me, Master Geralt.
That doesn't sound good.
Damn, it's hot in this thing. Yes?
Godspeed.
Okay, he won't help us. What do you want, kid?
Are you
What?
mad? Get away before they lock you up.
I don't really want to do that right now, kid. Okay, so we can't really get to hunting the Kikimores yet because we can't get what we need from them because we haven't read the book. But next time we will certainly be hunting the ghouls in the cemetery. Well, we think we have to do. Yep, we have to deal with one of these point ears first. Hi, thanks for watching. This has been played and recorded by me, Merrick D'Amato. The art was by Rafael Agrona. You can find a link to their commission page in the description below. And if you like this video and want to see more like it, like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and see you all next time. Ciao!